तलावत कुरान पाक के लिए आप बहुत सुंदर है।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
Subhan. Respectable Harerimana Fatou, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Rwanda, Lieutenant Colonel Shaka Kajero Ismail Defense Attaché, Ms. Matimina Charlotte, Executive Assistant. We welcome you and your team on first every visit to Gujranwala. First, I would like to show you documentary, please.
Gujranwala, the land of peculiar identity and warmth, the city that is achieving Pakistan's progress and prosperity goals at a fast pace. The city that is exporting more than 150 products of worth $2.5 billion approximately to over 80 countries after attaining and maintaining world standards in just a few years. Its goods have considerably shrunk the Pakistani import bill, saving the country an annual $3 billion in form of import substitution. The growth trajectory of the city towards the industrial progress can be gauged from the fact that it has paid over 40 billion rupees tax at the regional tax office Gujranwala level only this year. It has over 8,000 small and medium and 13,000 cottage industry units, contributing day and night to the national prosperity and progress. The Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GCCI, is fully motivated to bring about economic stability in Gujranwala in particular and in Pakistan in general. It has been organizing Made in Gujranwala exhibitions to present different local products of unmatched standard and sophistication to the world for the last 2 decades. It wants to ensure an incessant increase in foreign exchange through the promotion of indigenous products at the local and international levels by conducting the exhibitions. The GCCI has raised the slogan, My Gujranwala, to help Gujranwala make a mark in the business and industrial community. The slogan has earned the status of the City of Engineering for Gujranwala. GCCI's determined march towards its goals guarantees a bright future. Gujranwala is considered as the second largest city in Pakistan with regard to SMEs due to the GCCI's continuous efforts. According to the Punjab Economic Report, Gujranwala is the 4th largest city in Punjab with regard to the spread of large-scale industry. Being a model of Prime Minister's ease of doing business vision, it has the honor of bagging 6th position according to the World Bank Report's ranking. The GCCI is offering ample job opportunities policies in order to eradicate poverty in Pakistan. Confirming this, a recent Punjab Directorate of Industries report has declared Gujranwala as the country's 7th largest employment provision city. Under GCCI's patronage, different member industries are producing durable quality products for exports and domestic utilization like ceramic sanitary ware, ceramic tiles, refractory bricks, pipes and fittings, sanitary fittings, bathroom accessories, light and heavy engineering, spare parts of hydro and thermal power plant, pumps and motors, machine tools and capital goods, automobile parts, agriculture implements, home appliances, tableware, cutlery, cookware, melamine and stainless steel utensils, hunting knives and swords, textiles, carpets, prayer mats and rugs, rice, seed and agro-processing, food, confectionery, plastic furniture, wood furniture, steel furniture, metal processing, hardware, steel security equipment, paper and paperboard, chemical and detergents, beauty products and cosmetics, nylon rope, steel furnace, construction goods, etc. As many as 34 Asian, 23 European, 13 African, 3 North American, 5 South American, and 2 Australian countries are the destination of the products of Gujranwala's small and medium industries, showcasing GCCI's hard work and determination. The GCCI facilitates its honorable members in a variety of ways. It readily provides ease of business assistance to the business community so as to best utilize its precious time for the national progress and development. The GCCI hosts at its premises help desks for various departments for its members. These include Police Khidmat Markaz, Driving License Counter, Business Registration Portal, SMEDA, SECP, WeBog, E-Business Invitation E-Bill Portal Desk, GEPCO. In view of Gujranwala's industrial importance, the GCCI had got approved 3 mega projects for it from the federal government. They are Gujranwala Business Center, Gujranwala Tools, Die and Mold Center, and Ceramic Center. This center is also benefiting other cities. Modern technical education is also being offered to hone the skills of local workers. Similarly, by rolling out quality designs, the Ceramics Center is playing a major role in promoting the local ceramics industry. Significantly, the GCCI ensured the establishment of the small industrial estates and the export processing zone. Currently, these estates, with their vast industrial assets, are contributing a great deal in the national economy by producing top quality items. Industrial Estate number 42 has been established for promoting industry and to meet the pressing need of the industrial expansion. It is also vital to present the GCCI's welfare aspect, under which the Gujranwala business community has taken revolutionary steps in the health sector on self-help basis, providing healthcare to nearly 40% of the city's population. Siddiq Sadiq Trust Hospital for Cardiology, Haji Murad Eye Trust Hospital, Ibrahim Eye Trust Hospital, Jinnah Trust Hospital, Rafiq Anwar Memorial Trust Hospital, Allama Iqbal Trust Hospital, and Al Rai Trust Hospital are serving the humanity 24 hours a day along with other hospitals. Upgradation of the district hospital and provision of latest ambulances to it, free hepatitis injections for the poor and regular upgradation of the social security hospital are also its achievements. The GCCI has always fully cooperated with the district administration. Its contributions include provision of Japanese fire tenders to the Rescue 1122 and motorcycles for police. In addition, its members generously donate for the rehabilitation of the effectees of any calamity that hits the country. The GCCI, with cooperation of its valued members, is awarding scholarships in the field of education to financially deserving brilliant students through established Health Education Trust and provision of cooperation in monetary terms for the welfare of prisoners through Prisoners Welfare Trust, established with the collaboration of Administration of District Central Jail, are also some of the highlighted activities and initiatives include incorporating corporate social responsibility of GCCI and many other social welfare projects were undertaken needed from time to time. Students of Gujranwala had to travel to other cities for engineering, medical and university education. To facilitate them, the GCCI managed to establish Rachna Engineering College, Gujranwala Medical College and Punjab University's local campus in Gujranwala from the government. The GCCI earnestly desires self-help-based mega projects at the local and national level in view of Gujranwala's industrial potential and provision of missing facilities to the city, its people and industry so as to enhance our industrial production and exports. The dream projects include Special Economic Zone, New Industrial Estate, Dry Port, Motorway Link, Cargo Train for Golden Triangle region, latest international material testing and certification lab, Expo Center, Children's Hospital, University of Gujranwala, and all such initiatives lead to strengthen industry-academia linkage to commercialize the research. The GCCI is striving hard to meet its targets and it believes that the future of the coming generations could be brightened only by strengthening Pakistan's economy through vibrant business. It stands by the Pakistan government in expanding business activity in the country.
जी विकास अर्जुन साहब बात करेंगे। Her Highness Ms. Harerimana Fatou, the High Commissioner, Republic of Rwanda, Lieutenant Colonel Shaika Kajugiro Ismail, Defense Attaché, Ms. Mutimana Charlotte, Executive Assistant, Honorable former Presidents of GCCI, members of the Executive Committee and valued member of GCCI. Assalamu alaikum. With great pleasure, we extend a warm welcome on the first ever visit of the High Commissioner of Republic of Rwanda and her team to Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce. We sincerely appreciate your commitment to visiting the Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce and Industry today, allowing us the opportunity to exchange valuable insights regarding the promotion of bilateral trade and investment between Gujranwala and Rwanda, as well as exploring potential trade opportunities for both regions. I would like to share some key trade statistics regarding the bilateral trade between Pakistan and Rwanda as provided by the State Bank of Pakistan. In the fiscal year 2023-24, the trade volume between Pakistan and Rwanda stands at approximately $11.924 million. Pakistan exported to Rwanda during year 2023-24 worth $4.673 million. During the same period, imports from Rwanda to Pakistan were valued at $7.251 million. The key exports the Pakistani exports to Rwanda are the pharmaceutical products, optical, photographic and cinematographic instruments, textile articles and other made-ups, essential oils and resinoids, perfumery, cosmetic related products, special woven fabric, toys, games and sports products, articles of apparel and clothing, accessories, knitted or crocheted. The Pakistani imports from Rwanda are coffee, tea and spices, plastics and articles, oil seeds and oleaginous fruits, lac, gums and other vegetable saps and extracts, vegetable plating materials, animal, vegetable or microbial fats and oils. Export potential from Pakistan to Rwanda, the potential export from Pakistan to Rwanda could be the products with the greatest export potential from Pakistan to Rwanda are fish, beverages, apparel, rice, optical products, watches, and medical instruments. Leather products, home textile, food products, mineral products, pharmaceuticals components, cotton, cereals, paper products, paper, plastic and rubber, vegetable oils, fats, fruits, and chemicals. The export potential from Rwanda to Pakistan are the greatest export potentials are black tea and made, vegetable oils and fats, food products, metal skin, chemicals, pulses, crops,
mineral resources, pharmaceutical components, footwear, beauty products and perfumes, plastic and rubber, ferrous metals, spices and coffee. As we look to the future, it is crucial to enhance trade activities between Gujranwala, Pakistan and Rwanda, promoting frequent exchanges of trade, delegations, facilitating business-to-business contacts, organizing exhibitions in each other's countries and encouraging reciprocal participation by business leaders will significantly bolster our bilateral trade and investment. Additionally, the exchange of visits by top executives can greatly strengthen our economic ties. Once again, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for your visit to our chamber. I am confident that our discussions today will play a pivotal role in strengthening the economic relationship between Pakistan and Rwanda, fostering greater trade and investment opportunities for the business community in Gujranwala and beyond. Your presence here is a testament to our shared commitment to enhancing bilateral trade and investment, in line with our commitment to fostering closer ties and promoting economic cooperation. I am pleased to extend an invitation to visit the upcoming industrial exhibition. It's a Made in Gujranwala exhibition organized by GCCI. The exhibition is scheduled to take place at the Tulip in Islamabad from April 11 to 13, 2025. It will serve as an excellent opportunity to explore diverse trade and investment prospects in Gujranwala. I am confident that your visit to the industrial exhibition will provide further insights into potential synergies and partnerships that can be forged between our regions. Now I would like to invite Her Highness Ms. Harerimana Fatou to share her thoughts with our members. Thank you. My apologies for not pronouncing your name correctly.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, It is my honor and pleasure to be with the Gujranwala Chamber today with my delegation from Rwanda. And let's say thank you to the warm welcome according to us since we arrived here in Gujranwala last night for the visit of one day. I think you know after we will leave to Faisalabad, inshallah. It is my opportunity also to explain from my country how Rwanda is now established in Pakistan. Rwanda and Pakistan have bilateral relations since 1962, but we opened our official embassy last year in July. We are in Islamabad, this is 8 months, but we enjoy Pakistan and different cities. We already visit many cities. Today it is the Gujranwala cities. It's why I'm here with my colleague, just to exchange views, to tell you about Rwanda. Rwanda is Eastern African country. I know you will ask me if we have a port, and so we are a landlocked country, but we can reach Rwanda. We can use ports from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and also Mombasa from Kenya. Rwanda, we are in Africa. We have around 14 million of population, but look for all East Africa. Around 120 million of population. It is a huge market, I think, for Gujranwala. Around 1%, it is a young generation. You know, as a young generation, we need to have some business, some investment in different fields, education, health, and so. Rwanda is the first country in Africa with the highest security. We are also the first country which we take the opportunity to ban plastic. If you arrive in Rwanda, you don't use plastic bag. I remember when you introduced the law in UN Council, just an agreement to ban the plastic bag. It was a challenge for many countries, but the law was passing in 2023, and now many of countries agree to ban the plastic bag. As you know, for the climate change, we have suffering long time. You need to take some action just to stop the destruction for climate change. Rwanda is the first country in Africa cleanless, and also we are the country where we don't have corruption. It is zero tolerance of corruption. If you need to invest in Rwanda, you can open your business in 2 hours. We have a desk in our Rwanda Development Board which can facilitate for different investors from across the world to open your business online. Even here in Gujranwala, you can reach the site of RDB, the Rwanda Development Board, and you can open your business online. You can also even open your account banking in 2 hours, even more than 2 hours. You can also open your account banking through RDB because it is a one-stop center. It is there just to facilitate investors. You don't need a visa to reach Rwanda. You can get your visa on arrival as Pakistan. Government to government, we already established many instruments. We already signed between Pakistan and Rwanda different MAUs in different fields, and we're looking forward to sign also the MAUs in education, agriculture, trade, and so. Today I am here in front of Gujranwala Chamber just to interesting you as a businessman to visit Rwanda, because as brother mentioned, different fields you collaborate between Pakistan and Rwanda, but you can have more business there. You mentioned many business, but you can also add health. We need to collaborate with Pakistan in the field of health. We know, African, we need to have good hospitals just to facilitate people to get health care. In Rwanda, you can open your business in health, in education. We need a good university. For example, Pakistan, you are advanced in IT. You can also collaborate in education in the field of IT orientation. And it is also the opportunity, if you can open your business in Rwanda, it is the opportunity to work with all African countries, because we have a trade agreement in Africa between African countries. As I mentioned, Rwanda is an Eastern African country, and through Eastern African country, we have 8 countries there. You can reach one of the countries through Rwanda. And also we are in COMESA. COMESA, it is the Western African, Southern African country. It is 19 countries. There we have around 500 million of population. It is a huge market. And also we are a member of African Union Council. As I mentioned, we have a trade agreement, common market agreement between all of Africa. Today I speak as Rwanda High Commissioner, because I want to attract investors from Gujranwala to visit Rwanda and to explore the market in Rwanda, to showcases between Pakistan investors and Rwandan investors. A few minutes ago, I visited a business center in front of your chamber. It was very interesting. You have a good and potentials for your business because your production in the market, I think it is the good quality. Many people like to use some from China sometimes, but when you discuss with them, some businessman, they can tell you the material from China, it is not the good quality, it is not the high quality like Pakistan. But I don't know why Pakistan, they don't open areas and looking for Africa. Last time when I visited Ministry of Commerce and Trade in Pakistan, we agreed to open some exhibition with African countries. I think now it is time to look for Africa as a huge market for Pakistan and to know how you can invest in Africa. African countries, they have many potential, they have money, they have such as kind of business you use to export in Europe, Asia and so. But I think it will be the opportunity for you as Gujranwala Chamber to invest also in Africa. I am interested for your business and I want to request you to visit Rwanda to exchange your business with Rwandese, because as Rwandan we want to become in the few years a Singapore of Africa. It is our vision 2030. I think it will be in 5 years ahead. If you want to change and to become a Singapore of Africa, you need your support. You need to have your business, your investment in Rwanda. Already Rwanda, we have an economic zone. This economic zone is facilitating investors to make your business in Rwanda. We have also Dubai Port, which facilitates some businessmen to use this port just to explore and also to take your business across of Africa. In our country, you can reach Rwanda through Qatar Airways, also Dubai, because you have a direct flight from Kigali to Qatar and from Kigali to Dubai. We have a beautiful flight, you have a beautiful Airbuses and new from Rwanda to Dubai. It's 5 hours, I think it's from Dubai to Lahore it is 2 hours. Yeah, you can use also Kenya, Ethiopian. I think many Pakistanis use Ethiopian from Pakistan to Kigali. It's also possible, and also you can use Qatar Airways from Qatar to Kigali. It's 5 hours. I think it is not a long trajectory. And also, let's say if you want to reach Kigali, you can get your visa on arrival, you don't need visa, and you can get any facilitation when you want to open your business in Rwanda. I want to take this opportunity to share with you the experience we get last time with Pakistan, because already we have an embassy of Pakistan in Rwanda. We have an active ambassador, Naim is there, and he facilitates men Pakistani. Around of 600 Pakistani is in Rwanda in different field of business, in hotel, tourism, restaurant, different textile, kitchen appliance, home appliance, in different field. The Pakistani is there. He can share with you experience. All Pakistani there, they work freely with Rwandese, and I think you can share experience with them. If you need any information, any question, I think we will exchange with our staff. He will communicate you everything you want. We already opened, one of Pakistani already opened African House in Pakistan, in Rwanda, as a Dakota, and he will open very soon in Lahore, just to facilitate business to business about Pakistan and Rwanda. Let's say thank you for your kind attention and looking forward to continue to collaborate with you, and I hope very soon you will visit Rwanda. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Harerimana Fatou. Vice President Choudhry Muhammad Yousaf साहब कुछ बात करना चाहते हैं। जी विकास अफजल साहब।
Whenever we talk about trade with Africa or any African country, so we always end up being a failure because of not finding adequate payment channels. The payment channels, the banking channels, those traders or exporters exporting goods to Africa, they don't find any payment channels by which they can get their payments. There are problems for LCs and stuff like this. So how you have catered this as far as the Rwanda is concerned? Do we have a sustainable solution in this regard? Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question. I think the same question I get it when I was in Karachi for the problem of banking. I think the main problem it comes from Pakistan. It's not from Rwanda, because we have around of 35 banks and they work with international people, with international country. But we still have some challenges between Pakistan and Rwanda. Even in our embassy, the transfer takes long time. I think we have one of solution we pretend to discuss with the Minister of Trade and Commerce. When we will sign the agreement between Pakistan and Rwanda in the field of commerce and trade as bilateral agreement in trade, we will try to see how we can manage it, because it can be a problem just if we want to transfer money between business people. It is still a challenge. I think we're looking forward to discuss with the Ministry of Commerce and Trade in Pakistan just to know how we can facilitate business investments, business investors in this field.
The question. Please question.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Fatou, High Commissioner of Rwanda. I really appreciate and warm welcome you to the Rwanda Chamber of Commerce, to you and your delegate. So, being the businessman and industrialist, we have all over the world, everybody has some concern about the law and order situation of the country where somebody is going to invest and going to trade with that country. First of all, I would like to have some information information regarding the law and order situation in Rwanda. As per my previous knowledge, there is some law and order situation in Rwanda, sectarian wars in Rwanda. So, secondly, we would like to offer you from the Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce, this is the area of basmati rice. So we can offer you, we can supply the best basmati rice from Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce. So if you cooperate with us, so we can supply basmati rice from Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce. Apart from rice, Gujranwala Chamber is the hub of SME where we can supply home appliances and excellent home appliances like water coolers, washing machines, exhaust fans, and so many multiple electrical items. But we don't have, our industrialists don't have proper knowledge of the requirement of your country. I would like also know, do you have any FTA agreement with Pakistani government? So, and another my question is, what's your local language in Rwanda? So, if somebody goes there, is there any, what's the language he has to be being used in Rwanda? So, as per my knowledge, trade balance is always in your favor. Your government is our government is importing large amount of tea, coffee, and so many things, and the trade balance is always in your favor. So please highlight how we can increase our bilateral trade and we can increase our volume of trade and the other points I have discussed with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your question. I think it will be just for every people. It's a very interesting question. I will begin by the last, for the trade balance and the volume of trade. You request you if you can increase the volume of trade. I think it is why I'm coming in Gujranwala, just to interesting you, to interesting the chamber, how we can cooperate with Rwanda. As I mentioned, Rwanda is a country where we can find everything. We can facilitate you for your trade, for your business. Can you imagine the country where you can invest, your money can be even secure, no problem with different people. No one can come and request you something. If you want to check, to visit someone, if you want to open your business, no one can come and request you some money just to facilitate you, to take you for opening your business, to get some meeting with someone. You know, no corruption in Rwanda. I think this can facilitate you. It is also a country with a security. Even if my brother requests for the problem of war, I think it's no war in Rwanda. No war in Rwanda. It is a neighboring country, and it is the problem between country to country, like your problem with a neighbor. It is historically problem. It is ethnicity problem. The people, they don't allow, they don't understand why they want to kill minority. You know, it is this problem. But I will give my diplomat, my colleague, it will give you some clarification for this. But even if you can request all information for Pakistani, no war in Rwanda. It is a high security country in Africa. You can request everything. Even Ambassador Naem, he can give you any information. For the local language, you use English. use, our country have 4 language, but we use English, French, Swahili as Eastern African country, and mother language, Kinyarwanda. But the system in education, we use English and French. You requested me also for FTA agreement. In the I think it will be in April, inshallah. We will sign different agreement in trade. In even FTA, we always deposit our MAU in Minister of Trade just to see how we can sign FTA agreement and also DTA agreement, because we need to sign the trade agreement between country to country, and also for the DTA, double taxation agreement, to facilitate the business investors to pay the tax, because it is very difficult to pay tax from Pakistan, and when we live in Rwanda we can pay also tax. But it is under the Ministry of Commerce and Trade. Inshallah we will sign very soon. For the home appliance and the kitchen appliance, you request how can be the requirement in Rwanda. I think we need it, because all country, I think I was telling you, every country will need the kitchen appliance and the home appliance. So far we took from China and Dubai. Some people took from China and Dubai. I think you need to visit Rwanda to check what kind of quality you can supply. And I think for the people who need the communication with the businessman from Rwanda, we will try to communicate with them, and also to attend the business exhibition we supposed to host in Islamabad, inshallah. Yeah, for the basmati rice, Rwanda still use basmati rice, but we have some quality of rice the people usually use. I think for Pakistani or for Gujranwala chamber, you need to check the quality of rice and also to propose the people. I think sometimes the people can use the same quality from rice from Pakistan. But if you have a good quality, you can negotiate also the price, and you can negotiate the people to change. Because even if for this kind of sweet, you need to mix, you need to change. Yeah, I think it is your responsibility as investors to know the market and to interest people how they can change. Yesterday I received some call from Rwanda requesting me the kind of high quality of basmati they can use in the different hotels and restaurants, 5-star hotel. It's not the same quality used by the local people. I think this you need to check on the market and to negotiate, and then to find a solution from Gujranwala and also from the businessman from Rwanda. For the bank, I think I already response. I think I can give my colleague diplomat to just give some information about the situation. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner of Rwanda, Ms. Harerimana Fatou. Last.
Thank you very much, and thank you again for having concerns about the secretarians who are read from some media apparatus. I'm very sure if you read about Rwanda, you might find this thing. So it is important when people are talking about business and international cooperation, having these concerns and raise them. Actually, this morning I was talking to someone from this city and told me that he only had this word Rwanda as preparing this list. So it is a possibility that people don't know this country, as maybe people may not be having enough information on that continent. So if you go or you read about Rwanda, you might find this kind of things, which I'm proudly here to talk about. But the direct and a very short response is that is our history, because it really happened, and it has a history from our colonial rule and our colonial masters. So our country, like any other African countries that were colonized, there was this a strong tool of dividing people and creating hatred between groups of people which actually never existed before the colonialism. So we suffered this until 1994 at its climax, when a certain group of people took arms and killed the other people with the intention of finishing that so-called ethnicity. So we have come over that. If you read about Rwanda, you will find this story of genocide against Tutsi. That was fought and stopped by another group of Rwandans. So the government that perpetrated that genocide was defeated, and the current leadership installed the systems that have brought unity among Rwandans, eliminating all of such identities that had existed between the period of colonialism. And now we identify ourselves, all of us, as Rwandans. So if you read about Rwanda again, you will read about Ndumunyarwanda, meaning literally, I am a Rwandan, which has replaced the other sorts of identities in our country. So working together was the choice of Rwandans. Being accountable was the choice of Rwandans, and thinking big. That is one of the ways of this expanding the international relations, international operations up to Pakistan, where we are checking our history and see the already existing relations from 1960s now to be brought back and see what we can gain from each other. So this situation made our country insecure in that period, but since 1994, as the overthrow of the genocidal regime and stopping of the genocide against Tutsi, we are ranked among the most peaceful countries in the world. We are secure, and we can assure that. This is evidenced other than by tourists who can tour and tell the stories, but as well by our participation in peacekeeping in the world. I first time met Pakistanis in peacekeeping mission when I was a junior officer in Darfur. That's when I met the Pakistani soldiers. So now we are the second largest troop contributors to United Nations peacekeeping missions. So we are no longer peaceful by our own, but we can export peace through both multilateral and bilateral relations. In the United Nations peacekeeping, as I mentioned, we are the second largest troop contributors. We have exported peace to Darfur, that is in the Republic of Sudan, in the Republic of South Sudan, in the Central African Republic, and some police officers and advisors in Haiti, and in Mali, in Africa. We have also contributed to peace under bilateral arrangements in Mozambique, where terrorists have occupied the whole northern province of Cabo Delgado. So with the bilateral relations between two countries, the heads of state had this kind of conversation, and the other president asked the Rwandan commander-in-chief to help this. And you can read about that as well, that Mozambique province of Cabo Delgado is now enjoying peace because we have taken there the peace, as well as in Central African Republic. However, as I mentioned, that history of ours, we chose to keep our country safe and ensure to our capability that everyone is peaceful. But the genocidal perpetrators, their government that was defeated in 1994, crossed to our neighboring country, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Since the last 31 years, they have been trying to come back, overthrow the government, and finish the earlier started acts of genocide against the Tutsi. Additionally, in this Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, there are people of the similar ethnicity as those that were killed in Rwanda. We are just the same people who were separated by the colonial borders. So this group people have been staying there as Congolese because it was just the foreign demarcation of border that took them. But otherwise, we're the same. We speak the same language. We have the same culture. We share everything. So when these perpetrators of genocide, their government was defeated in Rwanda and crossed to the DRC, with the favor of the then government in DRC, they were gathered in refugee camps where they have taken civilians as their shields. So they started recruiting, training within this population they had taken hostage, and they kept on organizing themselves, and there are evidence of their attacks on our borders. This also happened, as well as continuing to kill those people of the same ethnicity that were settled in Congo by colonial borders. So if we read more of our country today, you will find that we are accused. We are accused of being involved in the Democratic Republic of Congo war, current war, actually, which is by those citizens of our same ethnicity who have been perpetrated as well and killed, and the Congo leadership denied them the rights to citizenship since 1981 by the Mobutu regime. So those people, when they started being killed by these killing machines that were forced out from our country, they took arms against their government because of the failure to protect them. So that war as well has been there in DRC for decades. So there are two issues now in our neighbor, that of the citizens who have been deprived of their rights of other citizens because they speak our language, and another one of those genocide perpetrators who have been staying there, sheltered and equipped by the government of the DRC, probably thinking that they may wage war against Rwanda and be back to finish what they had started, which we believe and are sure that they can only be dreams. Thank you very much.
Her Highness, we extended you the invitation for the expo in April, so we have not heard any response from you on that. We would like you to please confirm your availability on any of the day from April 11th to 13th. 11th to 13th, April 11th to 13th, 2025 in Islamabad. So we are holding an exhibition, an industrial exhibition. So we would like you to be there on any one of the day.
I think you can provide also the invitation
Yeah, we
for
definitely.
1 day. Okay. I think
So we'll send you an official invitation and we would require you to please confirm any one day so we can schedule your presence accordingly.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I am thankful to you for visiting Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce today, and I hope we will have a relationship that will long lasting. Thank you very much.
Close meetings up. Shukriya. Thank you. शील्ड एंड शाल